basically, I'm a cancer surgeon in a Tata Memorial Hospital, which is a Government of India hospital. And I'm joining from my office in Operation Theatre. So let me tell you, I operated this morning a 37-year-old young man who started having tobacco at the age of 22. He got his first cancer at the age of 27. He got his second cancer at the age of 30. He got his third cancer at the age of 36. He has two children. He has his entire family. He has his parents who are constantly crying outside the operation theater. He has two children whose future is insecure because this surgery is going to be very advanced. The family is completely drained out of their resources. The wife is completely insecure because she does not know whether the husband will survive. Now, why I'm telling this, for a moment, and I'm sorry if I sound angry or cynical, because I come from a background where I'm seeing these people die every day. And for a moment, let us assume that there was no constitution, there was no human rights convention. Don't you think any civilized society on its own merit cannot allow a product which has a warning that it causes cancer, and those graphic images, which are my images, which are there on every cigarette packet? How can a consumer product be made a fast moving consumer good product, a profitable product designed only to kill a human being? Isn't it a gross human right violation? Aren't we as a society behaving uncivilized where we are not able to protect our own children? And let me tell you, if tobacco industry is a $1 billion industry, tobacco control industry is also $1 billion. That means the world is spending in tobacco, the world is spending in tobacco control, and we have been discussing this for last 30 years, how to control tobacco, and I see no end to it. We continue to have discussions, webinar, conferences. For me, this industry has got only two founding principles. One is political support and second is legal support. If legal support is taken away from this industry will collapse. I have stood in many high court arguments. Best lawyers world over, the best lawyers in India, they are all for tobacco industry. And any simple matter, like I said, that it is clear-cut human right violation that 1/3 of the tobacco users will die prematurely. We are talking about 13.5 million deaths in India. We are talking about 1 billion deaths in this century. We are talking about cancer, heart attack being caused by this product. Of course, if this legal support was not there, then this was an open and shut case, and we would always have tobacco roadmap, phase out, planned by the government, and we will finish. Imagine polio eradication, malaria eradication, kala azar eradication, tuberculosis eradication. When we come to tobacco, which is killing 13.5, 2 times more than tuberculosis, we say use the word control. That means we have already conceded the defeat when it comes to tobacco. Indeed, it's a human right violation, be it environmental, economic, and all that. That 36-year-old man certainly needs somebody to protect not only him but his family on the garb of the entire human right violation. Thank you. I'm not the legal luminary, but I have been reading the Constitution, and also because I have been assisting very senior lawyers and solicitor generals on this matter. So whatever little I knew about this law, it is by interacting with Amit and Ranjit and the senior lawyers. Please understand that for me, our preamble of the Constitution, which ensures justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity. This is the preamble. And this business, tobacco business, and what happens to people who are using tobacco, it is complete violation of the preamble of the constitution. I'm not going into, different articles and sections and all that. Imagine I treat around 10,000 cancers every year, head and neck cancer, but in India we have around 13.5 3 million cancers diagnosed every year. 13.5 million deaths are happening every year. When these people get cancer, stroke, heart attack, or disability, it deprives them of social justice and economic justice, because they are disabled, they are deprived, and they are pushed into poverty. People with their jaws removed, people their throat removed, people their lungs removed because of their tobacco related cancer. In no way they can have the social and economic you know equality. Similarly, mouth cancer, tongue cancer, when you remove the tongue of someone, where is the liberty of thought expression? There is no liberty of expression when somebody's jaw and voice box is removed. Similarly, these people who become addicts, please understand, 27 crore or maybe 30 crore people in India are tobacco addicts. And for them, they think of only one thing: nicotine, nicotine, nicotine. They are the slaves of tobacco industry. You give them any information, they are not able to live. So there is no liberty of thought. And certainly, so many people are getting, they don't have the equality of status of opportunity because they get disabled. They lose their job. When somebody goes to their office with the jaw removed, people run away from that. That man is, I had a patient who was a salesman for water purifier. Once I did surgery for him, he lost his job because when he went to any house with his jaw disfigured and disabled, people just, not buy that product. And lastly, the fraternity and assurance of dignity of the individual. Where is the dignity of an individual and the relatives of the individual who have suffered from cancer once they get into this disfigurement? Thank you.